racing simulation game that looks gorgeous and feels realistic. There's a reason why so many players love Assetto Corsa. Players who don't want to stick with a pure arcade experience will have a great time with this title. It's a great game for fans of open-world racers, featuring a ton of interesting and unique locales to explore. It also helps that the game itself has some great cars and mods that make it a blast to explore this world every single time. Many racing titles have tried to shed the shackles of just being a racing game and let you have fun in a more open way as you drive through the locations. Need for Speed Unbound is the latest title to enact that feeling. You'll be in the city of Lakeshore, where a massive competition called the Grand is about to begin. The 4-week competition will put you against some of the best street racers around, and you'll have to be on top of your game to win. The racing in Need for Speed Unbound is solid, and exploring the open world is a blast even if the grind to get new cars can be a bit grating for some players. If you like car games but don't like how they sometimes focus too much on one aspect of the game, the Crew Motorfest is a game you'll want to check out. Ubisoft's latest entry in the series promises to bring you to a place where all aspects of car culture can be truly appreciated. For example, if you wish to do some campaigns to get your bearings on the world, multiple ones are awaiting you. If you wish to go straight into racing others, you can do that too. Or if you wish to roam around the beautiful Hawaiian landscape the title places you in, the world is yours to explore. Whilst the Need for Speed franchise mainly found success with more linear titles, Need for Speed Heat showed the developers were more than capable of making an enjoyable open-world experience. As with any Need for Speed title, players could expect fun racing mechanics, good music, and a decent, if small compared to other games in the genre, selection of vehicles. The game also delivered on the open-world front, as the urban setting of fictional Palm City is surprisingly diverse as well as always being a pleasant place to race. Need for Speed Heat allows the player to switch between day and night, allowing for intense street racing once the streets are dark. The game wasn't the strongest entry compared to the highly rated games of the Need for Speed Golden Era, but it was nevertheless a fun game. The Crew 2 differentiates itself from most other racing games with a variety of vehicle types on offer, as along with a plethora of cars and motorbikes to choose from, players can also drive boats and planes. The goal of the game is to become a success in the 4 vehicle disciplines: pro racing, street racing, off-road, and freestyle. The Crew 2 was nominated for Best Racing Game at the Game Critic Awards in 2018, though it lost out to Forza Horizon 4. The Forza Motorsport franchise offers players the simulation racer of their dreams. Forza Horizon 4 is a blend of simulation and arcade-style gameplay, so players can expect the best of both worlds. This time around, we're thrown into a fictionalized Great Britain with the benefit of a dynamic weather system as well as seasons. There's also a rather large map featuring different terrains, including rough terrains perfect for traversing in a rally car or city streets made for a beefed-up muscle car. As you probably could have expected, there are customization options for players to use to really tweak their car for performance or cosmetics. Forza Horizon 5 doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, offering a similar core gameplay experience to its predecessor, Forza Horizon 4, but with an entirely new map. Forza Horizon 5 is set in a fictional representation of Mexico on a wonderfully diverse map with a vast range of different biomes for players to explore. Forza Horizon 5 was a huge hit with fans and critics, exemplified by its 92 critic score and 8.2 user score on Metacritic. The game also performed exceptionally well at end-of-year award shows, picking up numerous accolades, including Best Sports and Racing Game at the Game Awards. The Need for Speed franchise has been one of the longer-running racing titles out there, and the games as a whole have been about going as fast as possible to both outrace your friends and outpace the cops. But in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, you'll get the best visuals yet for a game that lets you be both the racer and the chaser. Yep, if you want to be a racer, you'll get in the best cars around in order to take on the cops and beat them all over the streets. Or, you can be a cop and take down the lawbreakers with your own special ride and tactics. The main campaign and all the DLC packs are included in this version, so you'll have plenty to use and do. The Burnout franchise was known for pushing racing to its limits in various ways, and Burnout Paradise Remastered is the true masterpiece of their craft. Because in this game, you're given a whole city to go and have fun in, and it doesn't stop until you want it to. You can race around just to see the city and use your car as a battering ram to destroy things. If you want to break speed records, avoid the police and travel freely, Paradise City is at your service and call. The remastered version even has all the DLC content ready for you to use at your leisure. So get in the game and see how you can make this city your own. Grand Theft Auto isn't exactly a racing game, but considering how popular GTA 5 is and how you can do all kinds of driving in the main game and GTA Online, it really deserves to be on this list. Because whether you're playing the main game's storyline or just exploring the city for yourself, you'll have all sorts of rides at your disposal to get to where you need to go. And once you start driving around and causing chaos, you might not want to stop, even with the police on your tail. Then you can hop into GTA Online and take your reckless driving to a whole new level. Driving on the wrong side of the law has arguably never looked better. Another kind of racing type is one that puts you in truly extreme scenarios that people go through almost every day. Snowrunner is that title in this case, as you won't be racing fast cars to get to the finish line. Rather, you'll be driving powerful trucks through some of the most harsh and rough terrain around in order to complete jobs and missions. You'll need to go through dirt, mud, snow, water, and more in order to make it to your destination. As you progress, you'll get to drive bigger and more powerful rides, or upgrades the ones you have so that you can be better prepared for all that's out there.